Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to take a look at VEGEKS here, or, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his name. This is the Potara fusion of Vegeta and Trunks. I think this is going to be very good. You know, this guy, the Xeno Gotenks, and then Gohanks, the fusion of Trunks and Gohan. All of this stuff is really good to add into Dokkan because, you know, Potara and Fusion are so limited. With the amount of characters that you can use. Now, those teams are so top-heavy, right? They're carried by, you know, some of the most explosive, you know, Dokkan Fest exclusives we've ever had. You know, like the Vegetos, you know, like Tech Vegeto Blue, AGL Super Vegeto, Physical Super Vegeto, you know, LR Vegeto. You look at all these units and how just insane they are, right? But, like, there's not, like, a great big roster for them. It's pretty limited, so I do like having all these Dragon Ball Heroes units kind of adding a lot of variety and versatility to some of these teams. And then this unit in particular, VEGEKS, he's very interesting because he stacks defense, which, you know, is always going to be good for some of these events right here. Yeah, it's always going to be helpful, you know, when running through it, like the Legendary Goku event with certain teams and stuff like that. You know, because they've updated the Legendary Goku event, right? Giving it more missions, you know, to beat it with more teams. So, like, you know, there's people out there who, you know, weren't able to beat it with Potara or something like that. And now, after getting VEGEKS, they're going to be able to use him and his stacking defense and his great chance to crit, basically, that he's going to get throughout the battle. And it's just going to be really, really good. The other thing, too, is that So VEGEKS, right? He gets 70% attack and defense when launching a super attack, which is something very similar we've seen from, like, basically all, like, a lot of these fusions are actually really similar, right? We're talking the Xeno Gotenks, the Gohanks, and now the VEGEKS. Like, they're built very similarly. This guy, though, has the stacking defense, which is nice. He has the attack and defense on super, which is really good. But then he also gets a 7% chance to perform a crit for every super attack he does, up to a max of 35%. And then he does an additional super if the targeted enemy is in attack down or defensive down status, that's a strong ability because many units in the game have the ability to lower like a boss's like defense or attack, right? Like even in a Legendary Goku event, right? Like we're going to be able to have these guys have their attack lowered the whole time, or his defense lowered the whole time, even in the most difficult event in the game. So 50k defense right there. I'm going to use a Dende real quick to heal us back up. So 50k defense before he's begun stacking his defense or before he gets his defense on super attack. So that's not too bad, actually. You know, it could be a lot worse than that. I mean, I'm going to assume his defense is going to be somewhere around 100k-ish after he gets his super attack off. So he does take 38k right there. Here's, of course, his super attack. Now, remember, he's not going to get stronger as the fight goes on, like Gohanks and Xeno Gotenks did, where their attack power actually was going up and up and up. That's not going to happen with this guy, but he is going to get the extra chance to crit. So that will, of course, you guys know how good that is for the Legendary Goku event. Like, this unit is going to be very good for the Legendary Goku event. The only real disappointment, I would say, with these three fusion units is probably the fact that they're not Super Saiyans, right? So they're missing out on the most common link basically in the game, the Super Saiyan link, right? Because, you know, you look at like the Potara team, the Fusion team, those teams are just filled with Super Saiyans, right? So, like, you know, units that have that, it's just one extra link to be able to get. The other thing, too, is that these units are not Dokkan Awakened, these three fusions, VEGEKS, Gohanks, and Xeno Gotenks. So, of course, you know, they're not going to have Shattering Limit or Fierce Battle. Their stats won't be as high as, you know, some other units' stats would be as well. But regardless, I do think they're going to be very good. You know, like, VEGEKS, for example, does have the Power Bestowed by God link. He does have Fuse Fighter. And then Saiyan Warrior Race, I'd need to double check, but I feel like a lot of those Potara fusion units do not have Saiyan Warrior Race. But Fuse Fighter and Power Bestowed by God, you are going to be able to get pretty easily. Shocking Speed, you know, again, AGL Super Vegeto is going to return to being the King of Dokkan. I think in January, we're going to see his return as the King of Dokkan. And then at that point, this guy could be a nice, like, running partner with that Vegeta, or at least, you know, kind of like on the same team. So this is going to be a pretty decent turn for our boy. Well, I don't want to let that Vegeta go first, actually, because he's going to finish that Goku off, right? So let me go ahead and do this. Let's see what attacks that VEGEKS is able to get up to. Now, remember, obviously, it's not as high as, like, the other fusions are because they're able to build their attack up. But this guy's going to be a lot better defensively. Okay, so there he is at 1,000,000 when linked with Blue Vegeta. Okay, and there's a crit as well. Very good, very good. But we're going to see him, kind of get these crits more often. And then, of course, I haven't been able to get it done, but, as soon as this Zamasu is able to super attack Goku, lower his defense, and then we actually have it carry over to next turn, that's going to be very, very helpful, right? So I'm going to go ahead and have Zamasu use his active skill here. Let's go ahead and bring out the deformed version. I really do, I like Zamasu. I think he's a fantastic unit, but again, his second form is just very underwhelming to me. Like, I think his first form is fine, but the second one really should be better. That's the weakness of his card that I've sort of, like, focused on. Because this version right here, he hits so damn hard, right? Like, he hits like a freight train. Just in case, I'm actually not going to have this Goku Black super attack right there. We don't need it. We don't need it. I just wanted Zamasu to get a super attack off so he will lower the defense of this Goku. And then next turn we'll have VEGEKS getting his double super attacks. But, even though these three fusion units, VEGEKS, Xenogotenks, and Gohanks, they're not, like, insane like the Xeno Super Saiyan 3s are, right? But they're still very good, like, very decent sort of filler options for some of these teams that do need it. Again, fusions and Potara, they need the buffs massively. Okay, very good. So there we go. Zamasu's going to get hit insanely hard right here because he only has, 20% damage reduction. But that's okay. Okay, cool. So this is a nice turn for us right here. So VEGEKS is also going to double super attack. I think Vegeta hits harder than the Trunks, so we'll lead off with Vegeta. Yeah, Vegeta's definitely going to hit harder. I really wish Zamasu had not crit. That's the one thing. I just wish Zamasu did not do that massive 3 billion damage crit. I should have just had Zamasu stay in his second form. That might have been a little bit better, because VEGEKS is probably not even going to be able to get his second super attack off right here. We'll see. An additional super by him would have been nice, because it would have given us a little bit of extra attacking power. So let's see what number VEGEKS is going to get us. 1.7 million. Okay, so, I mean, we definitely, like, what is his link? So, Saiyan Warrior Race, there's his double super. Saiyan Lineage, Royal Lineage, Shocking Speed, Fuse Fighter Power, so by God. I guess that's an issue, is he does have 4 key links, and then Saiyan Warrior Race and Power Bestowed by God. And then, I think it's very likely that this guy is going to end up getting, what is it called? Shattering the Limit as well. Like most of these Dragon Ball Heroes units have gotten. So, if he's going to be a Shattering the Limit unit, so he's going to have 5 key links, and then just Saiyan Warrior Race and Power Bestowed by God. So, like, hitting incredibly hard is not really, like, what his job is going to be or what he's going to be able to accomplish, right? But, in, like, the Legendary Goku events or, events that might drag on for a while, he is going to have a pretty decent chance to perform crits. So he is going to be able to ignore defense. So, in certain places, maybe some stages of Dokkan Battlefield, perhaps he could be pretty good. And, of course, the Legendary Goku event. That's just, like, the best spot for him. Because it seems like nowadays when Dokkan drops new units, there's at least, like, one area, it seems like, that every unit is sort of going to be, like, a priority in or very good in, right? And, like, for VEGEKS, it's definitely going to be the Legendary Goku event. I'm curious, like, so let's see, like, Xenogotenks, based upon him getting additional supers if the enemy is sealed and he lowers attack, like, he'll be really good for Super Battle Road, I think. And then Gohank, same thing, Gohank seals, and then he does additional supers if the enemy has the attack down status, so he's going to be looking really good on Super Battle Road as well. So we'll probably make this the last turn. Again, VEGEKS is not blowing us away with his damage. What's his defense at now? Oh, wow. So his defense is already at 100k from stacking. Well, I guess, yeah, he does have those double supers built in. Jeez, that actually... Now that I'm thinking about it, his defensive abilities are very, very good, because having infinitely stacking defense the way he does, then on top of that, having a very easy double super requirement, which, you know, enemy having attack down or defensive down, like that, dude, that's so easy to do. Especially on like the Dragon Ball Heroes team, like VEGEKS is going to be really good. I think the Dragon Ball Heroes team is actually going to be quite interesting, but obviously it's just another one of these teams that does need a lot more firepower added to it as well. And then remember, every single time he's super attacking, he's getting an additional 7% chance to crit, up to a max of 35. So VEGEKS is good. And I like the speed at which that defensive power is going to be building up. So let me know what you guys think of our boy VEGEKS. Again, I think he's pretty solid. I do like him a lot. Obviously, I'm going to be rainbowing all these Dragon Ball Heroes units. They do come out tonight, by the way. I should also add that in. These units do, in fact, drop tonight, so I will be streaming. I'm probably going to try and rainbow them all in one stream, because it should be just a featured unit guaranteed banner, and those ones are always very, very easy to get done, right? So, again, let me know what you guys think of VEGEKS. Let me know what you guys think. What is your favorite of these Dragon Ball Hero units? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.